Long, long ago, deep in the forest, there was a hidden village where tiny creatures lived. They called themselves Smurfs. They were good. Then there was Gargamel, the evil wizard. He was bad.
Oh, I hate Smurfs. I'll get you. I'll get all of you if it's the last thing I ever do. Oh, I'll get you. I'll find your village someday. You'll be sorry.
Well, the forest is still there, and if you listen, you may hear Gargamel's rage. And if you are good, you may just catch a glimpse of the Smurfs.
Smurfaroo! This Smurfberry picking contest sure has a lot of rules. That's because Brainy's the judge, and he wrote them all himself.
Slouchy, slouchy, slouchy. Every Smurf knows that I, Brainy Smurf, will make a great judge.
That's because you made such a bad contestant. You always finish last.
Oh, Brainy, do you have any Smurfberry picking advice for my readers?
Of course I do, reporter. They should read Brainy's Guide to Speedy Smurfberry Picking.
Then they'll know exactly what not to do.
I'll make sure this contest starts with a bang.
Contestants, on your mark, get set, Smurf! Whoa! That was not funny, jokey Smurf.
I'll be the judge of that.
Those pesky Smurfs don't stand a chance against Gargamel the Great Scruple. Today I'm going to rid the world of those little blue briars.
And how you gonna do that, oh mighty numbskull?
Easily, you mini moron. I've got more than one trick up my sleeve. In fact, I'll need more than one sleeve.
Yeah!
Ah, from now on, I'll be able to reach out and touch every Smurf.
This is Smurftacular. My readers love stories about teamwork.
Smurfaroo, sometimes teamwork can be hard work. Towering tadpoles, I can reach the tallest branch. Whoa, take it easy, Sunset. Smurfaroo, we need a basket full of Smurf berries, not Smurflings. Yeah, I've got Smurf berries plastered all over my face.
And I'll have your names plastered all over my front page.
If you ask me, reporters should be covering a more worthwhile story, such as my life story.
Giggle and Geese, and he could print it in the bunny papers.
Oh, Wild, Chitter, do you think you'll win the Smurfberry picking contest?
Yeah. Oh,
Can I quote you on that? Gee, Brainy, who do you think is winning?
Without me in the contest, there obviously is no favorite.
Boasting boars, that's not true, Brainy. Yeah, any Smurf could win.
No, my little Smurflings. What a great headline. Disagreement Sour Smurfberry picking contest.
Allow me to pick the winner. You'll never get away, you little blue plate specials.
Wow, I guess this is what you call on-the-spot reporting.
No one can escape Gargamel, the Octo-Wizard.
Ow! Yeah, he's armed and dangerous.
Look, Scruple, a grab bag of little blue bonbons. Ouch!
Too bad, Gargamel. All those arms and you still can't catch me.
I'll get you for that. You won't escape me in there.
All it takes is a little bit of arm twisting, and Gargamel will be up to his armpits in trouble.
Ooh, Oh, don't just stand there gawking. Help me.
Okay, Gargy, keep your shirt on.
Looks like Gargamel can use a hand. Maybe I'll give him back these two. That ought to keep Gargamel at arm's length.
Gee, Hefty, did you really stop Gargamel all by yourself?
Yep, and I did it single-handed.
Wow, what a headline. Lone Smurf defeats Gargamel.
Every week you tell the same boring story, reporter. Tell us something about Gargamel we don't know.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with reporters' stories, Brady. And if we hurry, he can still write about the Smurf berry picking contest.
Let's hurry. Brainy's right. I've got to find out something new about Gargamel. Then I'll have a real front-page story.
Well, I gotta admit one thing, Gargy. You really get wrapped up in your work.
Quiet, you half-pint half-wit. I'll have us out of here in no time.
Gee, this could really be dangerous. But a dedicated reporter never lets anything stand in the way of a good story.
Face it, Gargy. If you had 50 arms, you'd still come home empty-handed.
Silence, you sawed-off sorcerer's apprentice. One of these days, I'll enjoy a tasty breakfast with those Smurfs.
Breakfast with the Smurfs? Maybe Gargamel wants to become our friend. This is a story I can really sink my teeth into. Asriel!
Well. Look what the cat dragged in. A peeping Smurf.
But I only wanted to do a story about you. It's sure to be front-page news.
Front page news? When I'm through with you, this story will belong in the food column.
What have I gotten myself into?
Nothing yet, but it won't be long before I throw you into my Smurf gulag.
It looks like my story and I are being put on the back burner. My greatest headline will go unprinted. Gargamel becomes friends with Smurfs.
Friends with the Smurfs? That gives me an idea, Scruple.
Ha! Now that's real news.
You're right, my inquiring little blue friend. At last my secret is out.
Secret? What secret?
I want to be friends with the Smurfs.
You do? When did this happen?
Why, I've always felt that way. I was just afraid of what the other wizards might say.
They'd probably say that you're lying.
Then why am I in this cage?
Why, for your own safety, of course. You might get hurt around here. Right, Scruple?
Ow! That's for sure.
I'm protecting you from this mangy feline.
Wow! What a Smurf-tacular story! I can't wait to tell my readers.
But I'd much rather tell them myself, and you'll be there to cover the exclusive story.
An exclusive? Smurferific! Are you sure you won't hurt any Smurf?
Of course not. After all, I wouldn't want to hurt my new image with any bad press.
Gee, I'm finally gonna get the story of a lifetime.
Yes, and I'll finally get the meal of a lifetime.
Well, Brainy, it looks like the contest is back in full swing.
Actually, it's pretty slim pickings this year, Papa Smurf. Now, if I were only in the contest, I'm sure there'd be...
Papa Smurf, Papa Smurf! I've got a story that will put the Smurfberry picking contest on the back page. It's my biggest scoop ever.
Well, I've got an even bigger scoop.
Don't worry, he's here for a reason.
That's right, I'm hungry.
Don't worry, we'll stop him.
My, what a brave pair of Smurfs. I'll use them to make a hero sandwich.
But you promised not to hurt anyone.
So I lied. And you can quote me on that. It's almost time to add the final ingredient. And then I'll have a tasty blue bouillon for dinner.
Oh, it looks like my front page story turned into bad news.
This is one headline that you'll never write.
And that's too bad, Gargamel, because I can see the headline now. Brilliant Wizard outsmarts Smurfs.
guess I'd be the toast of the town.
More like the laughing stock.
I just wish I was able to write the story.
And so you shall, but no tricks, or I'll be writing a new recipe for you.
I don't believe it. Reporter is actually helping Gargamel. He must have printer's ink on the brain.
Don't worry, Brady. I think Reporter knows exactly what he's doing.
Now, let's see. I started off as a brilliant young wizard.
Ha! And he grew up to be a dopey old has-been.
I knew that one day I'd get what I deserve.
You're abso-smurfly right. In fact, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Why?
I've got a late-breaking story for you two.
Rubble and groundhogs, I guess you'd call that a new splash. Smurfaroo! Reporters turn the snooze break into a jailbreak.
Scruple! Azrael! Get that little blue ink flinger!
Watch out, Gargy!
Good work, Reporter.
Thanks, Papa Smurf. I guess the pen really is mightier than the sword. Gee, I guess my biggest story was almost my last story.
Perhaps we've all learned that not everyone's story can be trusted.
Fibbing ferrets, especially not Pappy Gargamel.
If you ask me, reporters should just print useful information, such as my quotations.
I don't think so, Brainy. After all, Reporter did save us from Gargamel.
Yeah, and he whopped that old wizard good. Smurfaroo! Maybe Reporter should write about a day in his own life.
Gee, not when there's so many other brave Smurfs in the village. We'll all share the headline in my next story.
Now, that's one story that definitely should be told.